I know you must have heard about alliteration. What is alliteration? So today we're looking at the concept of alliteration and assonance. Again, alliteration and assonance. Now, these two concepts appear to be twin brothers, but they have different personalities. I know you want to guess. What's the difference between alliteration and assonance? Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds. I repeat, alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds at the initial or beginning of each word on a line of poetry. Alliteration repeats consonant sounds, and this happens only at the beginning of each word on a line of poetry. For example, the popular rhyme that we all know, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. The repetition of letter P at the beginning of that line is known as the figures of speech, which is called alliteration. So you don't just have rhyming words. These are known as what? Figures of speech. Figures of speech explains those rhyming patterns that we used to play. So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. That is what? Alliteration. The consonant repeated again is sound pa. And what is the use of alliteration? Just for rhyme, for fun. To create that rhyming scheme. Now on the other hand, the twin brother called assonance. Can you say that again? Assonance. Assonance is the repetition of vowel sounds. Again, vowel sounds. Now, mind you, alliteration repeats consonant sounds, while assonance repeats vowel sounds. Another difference you must note: while alliteration is always at the initial position at the beginning of each word on a line of poetry, for assonance it is at the middle of. Assonance repeats vowel sounds, where again at the middle. So for example, an example of assonance would be a week, week, a week, week, a week, week. Shout aloud. For a week, week, the vowel sound, the long vowel sound E is repeated. For shout aloud, the long vowel